There's a deadlock at the country's capital, and it's all over budgets and spending. Now, the main issue plaguing the government is a battle between different wings of the Republican Party. But even bipartisan bills are being turned down, with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy bypassing efforts to fund the government through November 17th. And this fighting is drawing reactions from local governments all across the U.S.
They're defining themselves, and they're defining Congress's inability to get anything done, which is what the greatest frustration of all of us have, Republican and Democrat alike, that none of them seem to be able to move the ball forward.
With the deadline now less than 3 days away, fears are growing because a government shutdown means millions of federal workers, like military members, Border Patrol, and air traffic controllers, won't get paid. And another type of worker will be hit by the shutdown, social workers. Political reporter Will Keneally spoke with one of those workers today and shows us how the shutdown will affect her.
We're reporting here outside the Madison office for the Social Security Administration, which houses dozens of federal employees. Now, we spoke to one of them who says that this looming government shutdown, she has some hope, but yet still some anxiety about it.
Some of us are still holding out hope that a shutdown can be avoided, but it looks to be all but imminent at this point.
And that's when Jessica LaPointe starts planning. She's worked at the Social Security Administration here in Madison for more than a decade and represents those employees as their local union council president.
You know, as government workers, we're not sitting on piles of cash. You know, we mostly live paycheck to paycheck, like myself. You know, 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and federal workers are no different.
When we spoke late Wednesday, she hadn't received any notice yet from the Social Security Administration, but even the rumors of a shutdown get people planning. That's because essential workers like her are required to keep working during the shutdown, even as they aren't being paid.
It's stressful. There's a lot of pressure right now to really sit down and look at the finances to figure out what is on auto withdrawal in your bank account.
And she says the impact may extend beyond just the weeks and months that the federal government may be shut down this time around. Her agency faces short staffing and significantly low morale.
So we do expect employees to leave federal service as a result of feeling abandoned by their Congress during this time.
But as we're now approaching a shutdown in a matter of days, the impact can certainly be personal.
I have a Disney World trip planned for my 11-year-old son in November, and I'm looking to have to postpone that, unfortunately, to just stay afloat during this uncertain time.
Now, Congress will have until Saturday to keep the government open. Reporting from Madison, Will Keneally, Fox 47 News at 9.